looking at us in part 2, and you, well, we just had a mishap. So our stream died. Technical difficulties. I wasn't even able to hit the technical difficulty button I made.
You can hit it now if you want to.
I don't know what one it is. I wasn't prepared. That's okay.
Ready.
We're sorry that it happened, but we are here for part 2, which is a continuation. We were actually really into the Didge, playing and saying different didgeridoo car brand names. Jeep, Cherokee, Suzuki, Hyundai, Toyota, Kia. Different ones to articulate into the Didge. Hey, it's all right. Why don't you go lay down? You'll be okay. And we are having a wonderful time. So we're going to finish the stream for our half-hour practice. I think we're at least at a half hour. So we're going to continue for the next 20 minutes. We're going to do our time drone in part 2 here, and then we're going to just play together. And we hope that you would join and play together with us. So if you don't know how to play the Didge, that's okay. We're just doing a buzz lip technique. And we hope that you're joining us back again. So let's see. What are we doing here? Let's go to our... There we go. Timer. All right, let's interact with this.
Hopefully this will give people a chance to hop back in from the other one. And,
potentially, I don't know. We didn't share it, so we'll see how it goes. We love you, everybody. We're hoping that you're having a wonderful day and continuing your practice. I mean, this is grassroots as it goes.
Yeah,
things happen. We live in our school bus. We live in a school bus. All right.
International?
Yeah, international. That's right. Oh, that's a good one. We never even thought of our own. Ha. All right, so I'm ready whenever you are, and we'll get you timed. Nice, 20 seconds. You're right in your pocket, and I feel like we've been kind of, laughing and playing around, so we're in a different zone, and we kind of got thrown off, so I would be happy where you're at. I'm going to try mine. You want to do another one, or you want to stick with that one?
I might go ahead and do another one.
All right.
Yeah, we got time.
We got nothing but time. It's an illusion. I thought you stopped, so
I lost my drone there in the middle.
Yeah,
okay.
I thought you stopped, so I stopped it at
it's all right.
21, but I might have.
No, you stopped at
I think, okay. I lost
my drone there, so yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing this practice for,
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get mine, and then we can practice together, and we'll say some of those car names in our practice.
It's going to be so much fun.
It there, but I guess it's okay. I'm gonna
Today seems to
I'm
be
gonna
a
roll
day
with
of
it.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I feel good about it today.
All good.
Yeah, and I really am excited to kind of get into play to our practice, our real true practice. I mean, we worked on some stuff in part 1. If you joined us in part 1, and now we're going to really utilize all of that stuff with our natural play. So I'm excited to hear what you do. I'm excited to play.
Yeah.
And it's okay. You can go relax. Yeah, go relax. It's all good. Relax. Lay down. And we hope that you play along with us wherever you are in the world. Let me cut off this. And we're going to just play for 20 minutes or so.
Yeah. You want to use a shaker and give it some rhythm?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, and I'll put this to the side. And what kind of rhythm you looking for? Like,
yeah.
like that. Woo, woo. For one, saying things and trying to keep a rhythm and keeping a buzz going, I give up. Holy cow, that is just so hard to do.
Yeah.
Fun, don't get me
Having
wrong.
the rhythm in there, I felt like I worked my diaphragm a lot more.
We tried so many different rhythms. I know you had to. If you hopped in, and I saw some people hopping in. Woo! Part 2 was a giver.
Woo!
I mean, my diaphragm's working, my lips are buzzy, my head feels light, I feel open in my airways. Kia, 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 yeah, I know.
Jeep Grand Cherokee.
That was
Jeep
fun.
Grand
I love
Cherokee.
saying Jeep Grand Cherokee, Kia, Kia, Isuzu. And that zoo was fun. And I could go off on the zzzz,
Right?
because you can't say some of these unless you're in a word frame, and then you're bending it a little bit. Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking. All that articulation, my jaw is like, wow, what did you do, bro?
Right?
You gave a speech. Ba, 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 ba. Well, pretty much, that's what I wanted to work on today, was to practice and get myself ready. And I may want to do a little bit of, sped up fast stuff with a metronome for just
That
a
would
minute.
be really
5
cool.
minutes if you want to join
Yeah.
us. And then I think we'll end today's stream and call it a win in the win column. Woo!
We don't do 2 every day.
We don't do 2 every day, yeah.
So today's special.
Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna speed it up to 150. Hyundai, 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 Hyundai. Just a little bit more.
Okay. Do it.
I'm gonna go to 200 just because that's where I like to put my breath. Bum, 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 bum. Kind of go with it a little bit. That's why I'm doing it, so nobody gets to.
That was fast.
Yeah,
That
I
was
know,
fun.
but I like to train myself a little bit on that fast. It's where I work
Yeah.
my breath, and if I'm playing for an hour or so, that's the speed that I'm actually playing at for
Yeah.
the hour.
Yeah.
My breath pattern is that. And ultimately, laugh if you want, but that's the speed that I want to circular breathe for 24 hours.
Yeah.
I feel like that level
You'd
up,
be floating.
I would be, I'm already floating. I feel like I'm sitting higher. That Toyota, Kia. In that fast. I'm going to start saying that a lot. Toyota,
Yeah, Toyota and Tokyo are really fun to say.
Yeah, I really like that. Rolls Royce.
I
was
don't
that
think
in
I
that one?
tried that one.
Royce. And I was saying Lamborghini Countach. Hey, welcome, Jesse.
Oh man, that was so much fun
Yeah,
today.
saying all of those different ones. I'm gonna make another list too, just for my private one.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll
I like
battle back and forth with them. Like, hey,
Yeah.
this one said, Rolls Royce, Jeep Cherokee. That was a lot of fun to do.
Yeah.
And I'm sweating. I'm like excited. My practice feels developed, and I feel excited for maybe even a little bit more after the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I got one hair that's getting pulled by all my hairs up on my head. so-
Dreads.
Yeah.
I don't have that issue. I'm.
I'm distracted now.
Yeah. Well, good thing it's at the end of the stream.
Yeah.
You know, I want to say thank you to everybody who joined back into part 2 of the stream, because we had part 1 that failed somehow. I don't know if it ended up
Technical
going up, what
difficulties.
happened with it. We'll check all that stuff out later. None of it matters. We'll be back here again for the Daily Dose
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know, Rolf. Can't breathe, man. Some of that stuff. At 200, and you know, if you're going to go faster than that, which I do, go slow. Incrementally bring yourself up. Go to 202. And as you're doing it, try to go up, you know, faster. But, woo, it is fast. And if you can't breathe by the end, take a break.
Yeah.
Listen to your body. That's a good segue, brother.
Right.
And come back at it undefeated and
Right.
unchallenged. Set up for success. Because we love this didgeridoo and we want to keep playing it every day. Grab it, even for a few
Yeah.
minutes. I say 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We try to play for an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours. Some people play for 5 hours. I know the greats are pushing 6, 7, 8 hours a day of practice, and they're doing what Rolf's doing. He's hammering on these specific grooves and these specific phrases and really getting his body muscle memory built in so
Right.
it is easy every time he does it.
Yeah, your discipline is inspiring, Rolf.
It is very inspiring. That's
learned
what
a
we
lot
do
from
the
you.
Daily Dose for. So blessings to you again. Thank you for joining us. I want to take this moment again to say to everyone, if you haven't already, pop in, become a free member. Rolf's a member of our Patreon family, and he gets access to all of the audios that we put up, all of our Drums Manifest Truth, you know, band recordings that we
Yeah.
put up, and then our albums that are up also on streaming. All that stuff is down there for downloadable for free. There's practice stuff that we've been talking about with the Daily Dose, and again, it is free to be a member there. We're even building a little community where we've got a chat. You can drop us a message, it'll send it to us in real time.
Yeah.
We'll be able to access that within a day, you know, during our life. It's amazing. And again, thank you everybody else for supporting our stream in the ways that you are. sharing, liking, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, sharing out to all of your groups, supporting us through Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Also, we can help make these streams so much better. Getting a better webcam. I mean, right now, I don't know if everybody knows it, but we're using an iMac as our webcam. So we're going to work on getting something a little bit more portable, and as we travel, we'll be able to take you outside into ditch practice and some of the amazing places that we travel to. So
yeah, it's great that we can do it inside, because if it's windy or rainy or whatever, we're already set up, but it would be so nice, some of these spots we go to be able to do it outside.
It really would. It really would. So that's our goal, to continue practicing and playing Didge. We're putting together something amazing for all of you Didge players in the United States and the Southwest. We're going to be putting something together in November, another get-together where we can play and practice together, and it's everybody on an equal plane. It's a beautiful experience when we can all learn and grow and drone together and learn from each other. It's very powerful.
Right.
So that's what I think this daily dose is really about. You know, thank you for practicing again with us and making it back to part 2 if you haven't. So if you're just catching part 2, wasn't this fun?
It was so much fun.
It was fun.
Oh my gosh, and now I feel like we've got a secret weapon. Anytime we're feeling stagnant or bored, we can just pick a category of brand names.
Anytime I'm out in the Didge world and I'm walking around with my didgeridoo and somebody comes up to me, oh, is that a didgeridoo? What can you show me something? I'm gonna be saying car names at him. I'm gonna be saying Suzuki, Hyundai, Tokyo, in a rhythm. And they're not even going to know it. And I'm going to have these other tools that I can pop out. And I'll be like, Rolls Royce! You know, Chevrolet, Kia. And they're going to be like, wow. I'll find some that phase with the, the laser sounds and stuff. It's going to be really fun to practice and play along with it. So let us know what you have done with these articulating sounds.
Your favorite combination of car names.
Send us an email, drumsmanifesttruth@gmail.com, or hit us up in any of the other ways. We also have Facebook and Instagram, although we don't spend much time on the Instagram.
But we do get notifications from all of that. So
basically, we're hanging out, living our lives, playing Didge, doing yoga, working on meditative practices, enjoying our life, and living to the fullest. I hope you're doing the same wherever you are in the world. I think that's going to end it for the Daily Dose today.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Blessings to you.
Love you all.
And we'll see you tomorrow on the Daily Dose.